Fat to Fit, month number 8. I'm finally back. I've been away for a whole week. Did you guys miss me? It's been a long time, okay? This is the first real vacation that I've ever taken away from the channel, longer than like a day. I took almost a whole week off. How many dozens of pounds have I put on in the time since you last saw me? I'll get into all that tomorrow. Don't you worry, okay? Not actually that much, to be honest. But today we're going to be going over the month of June. I'm finally back. June 2025. I was originally going to make this video and release it the day that I left on like a Monday, I believe, but I did not have time the morning that I was leaving. I was going to try and record it then, but I was not able to, unfortunately. I was also trying really hard to get under 174.0 pounds. I was just shy of it, unfortunately, so that sucks, but oh well. I was really looking forward to getting below that. I even sent out a little post in my little community tab, whining and complaining about it. Thank you all for the support, okay? I was in a bad mood when I posted that. Thank you very much. Basically, the month of June, actually, month 8 went extremely well. I'm very happy with how it went. Of course, I would have liked to have lost a little bit more weight, but I was mainly sort of focusing on muscle growth over this period, and I think that went pretty well. We got a pretty good amount of weightlifting in, so I'm very happy to report to you that. Over the course of this month, we went from 176.4 pounds down to 174.0 pounds, so we lost 2.4 pounds, even though I was actually eating quite a lot of food, as usual. Okay, so last month, the month 7, the month of May of 2025, I had 7.1 hours of sleep per night. We upgraded that quite a bit to 8.3 hours of sleep per night on average, so I'm very, very happy with that. Major improvement in that department. We went from 2,530 calories a day to 2,620 calories a day, which is quite a lot, but I did a lot of exercise this month. I guess that counteracted it. Also, by the way, if you don't know, I work a physical job, so I work on quite a lot of calories doing that. So what you might be wondering, how did I lose that weight even though I'm eating so much? Well, that's why, because I've been burning a lot as well. I last month had 111 grams of protein per day on average. This time we had 109 grams of protein per day on average, so basically no difference there. And I tracked 24 out of 28 days. So that is my, what I base my protein averages off. There were 4 days over the course of this month that I did not really track what I ate, and I just kind of guessed after the fact. Obviously, we would like less of those days, okay? But we got like a 95%, okay? So not bad, all right? I think that's how math works. But we did quite a lot of exercise this month. I ran 9 miles in 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 6 seconds, so that's better than a 10-minute mile. And I ran another 4.5 miles without tracking the time. I did 50 push-ups. I did 21 sets of overhead press, so we got quite a lot of overhead press in this month, okay? I did 20 sets of easy bar curls. Probably the reason I did so many is because I think I look buff when I'm looking in the mirror and I'm doing that. It makes me look cool, okay? I did 16 sets of pull-ups, 15 sets of bench press and dips, 9 sets of lateral raises, 8 sets of chin-ups and calf raises, 6 sets of pen lay rows, hanging knee raises, and incline bench, and I did 3 sets of squats, hack squats, deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, and wrist rolls, which is where you attach the weight on the end of like a little handlebar thing and you roll it up. You guys notice the paint on my hands? I didn't notice that until now. Yes, I'm painting. That's probably why my closet doors are a little bit strange, okay? I just kind of laid them out in front of the door again. I'm almost done with painting my closet. I had to start a 3rd bucket today of paint, unfortunately, so I'm a little annoyed by that. I thought I was going to barely have enough to finish everything. I needed a little bit more paint, so there goes like 40 or 50 bucks. Whatever, guys. Okay, anyway. So I'm very happy to almost have that done. Next month, I would like to get below 170 pounds, so we got like 4 pounds to go. Obviously, I just went on vacation, so I gained a few pounds back. Not a big deal. We'll lose all that in like a few days. I did not actually eat that much, considering I like barely tracked anything. I would like to eat below 2,000 calories a day. Considering I exercise so much, that will mean considerable losses in fat, so that would be really good if I could just have less than 2,000 a day. Really, that should be pretty achievable. Like I said, I do exercise and move around quite a lot, so I do burn a lot of calories. So 2,000 a day would mean probably a decent weight loss. I would be very happy with that. And I would like to do at least 9 sets of each exercise that I, record, like all the ones that I just went through. I'd like to do at least 9 of each of those. Some of those are going to be easier to achieve than others, of course. That is going to be fun doing that. But Basically, I'm looking forward to this month, month 9, July. Hopefully we get a lot done. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very optimistic, as I am every month, okay? And we've been making little bits of progress here and there. You know, not every month is going to be a huge winner, but we've been making little strides recently that I'm very happy about. You know, slow and steady wins the race. As it is, like, this is supposed to be a lifestyle change, so even if I don't lose everything right away in a really quick amount of time, you know, at least I'm actually doing it over time, okay? You just gotta be patient, okay? Thank you all for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for the day that I go over all the last, like, week. So I'll go over all of the week yesterday, from, like, the last week. I'll go over that tomorrow. I don't have a your mom joke. I'll have to think of one. Hold on. Your mother is fat. Okay? That's really creative. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.